Oh, yeah.
Why are you not okay?
Who knows? Poponio.
Hey guys, we're back for some more.
Phoenix Wright.
Mystery Journey. Last time, we went on a cruise. We solved a different mystery for that. Probably one of our most hectic episodes. Like, oh my god, I don't know why that was so hectic. It was a laugh for sure. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But, yeah, now we're on a cruise. We haven't gotten to the mystery yet, but we are on a cruise. I have a feeling that as soon as we jump back into the game, we're gonna find our mystery. It's probably gonna be a fake murder or a fake theft. Something like that. I don't know. We'll find out. And I apologize that we're a little late. Because, Sheldon kept forgetting to press the right button. First he forgot to turn the thing on. Then he forgot to turn the thing back on because it was asleep. Because he didn't press the right button. And I think he needs more sleep.
Hold on. You are extremely quiet. Is using the wrong microphone. No, it's... Oh. Hey, Cat. What did I not put next to you?
Oh.
Let's try that.
Like I said, I think Sheldon needs more sleep than I do. I think he needs a little nap after the stream. Actually, no, I have OT after the stream, and me and Grandma need help with that.
Right.
After OT and PT. After OT. Not OT and PT. Just OT. After OT, you can have a nap. How does that sound?
That sounds possibly tempting.
Because you sound like you need a nap.
Right.
But yeah, we solved the case of Batman Returns. Again, that episode in itself was such a laugh. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But now we're on a cruise. And I have a bad feeling about this cruise.
Why do you have a bad feeling about a cruise on the Titanic?
Gee, I wonder. Take it away, Sean.
Ooh, bonuses. Six fashion farthings. Daily puzzles, the Layton Museum, puzzle index, something, and the top secret. Katrielle and company are greeted by Captain Pullman and the owner of the vessel, the rich and powerful Mustafa Fullhold. Once the vessel has cleared the Thames estuary and reached open waters, the extravagant party gets underway. Pink coins. The bow of the vessel. You could stand on the railings, miss, and I could hold you around your waist.
Evening breeze is catching those flags. Look.
Pink coin. Stinky sea stones.
I don't think we've talked to any of these people.
We didn't talk to anyone, no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is the bit...
Isn't it? It's like a dream, Benji. I never ever thought we'd ever get to go on a cruise ship like this.
Neither did I, but it's going to be the new thing. Affordable luxury. I like it.
It's the best, isn't it? And you're so amazing for finding out about it. And London's amazing for having it.
Everyone's going to be talking about it soon. Everyone. But we went on it first. We'll have to take loads of photos to show everyone.
Ooh, I want to take a photo with you, Benji. We'll have to get someone to take one of us later.
That is the most brilliant idea yet, Bess. You're the brainiest.
Party's getting underway now. If you could all make your way to the Grand Lounge, please.
No, I want my puzzle first.
Party is the crowning glory of this maiden voyage. I promise you a most indulgent experience.
No, I want my puzzle. Where's my puzzle? Where's my puzzle?
Talk to those two over there. Or not.
No puzzle. Fine. A vast and lavish hall where the guests on board can wine and dine. I say, what a feast!
Ooh, I don't know where to look. Every dish looks absolutely delicious. Can you hear me? I know I'm pretty quiet when I do my British accent.
That's why I'm checking. Okay.
I apologize, guys. I don't know why I'm so quiet when I do my British accent.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not you doing your British accent. Hold on. Stop sending me back 10 seconds. That actually is perfect. But you know what's not perfect? I hate my voice for Ernest now. Thanks.
Why?
Though my nonna may not have agreed, there's more to life than food, you know, you two. And just look at the decor in here. That golden statue over there is magnificent, isn't it?
just smell it.
Katrielle, are you even listening to me? Oh, here we go. I think he's going to announce the start of the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, my esteemed guests, may I thank you personally for joining me on the main voyage of this magnificent ship, the Titanic. As you know, she's the first in a new line of affordable but luxury cruise ships to be manufactured by Bountiful Holdings.
Also, did you notice that it's... No, I think I pointed out last time that it's bound to full holdings.
Yeah, you told me that.
Okay.
So please, drink, feast, live for this evening like kings and queens. Live for today because who knows if there'll be a tomorrow. Is that an iceberg in the distance? Later we have some entertainment planned for your enjoyment. A game where we shall see on whom the goddess of fortune is smiling tonight. Let the party begin.
Bess, what do you want to try first? Let me show my love for you by getting you a plate.
Oh, Benji, you're just the sweetest, but I don't know where to start. Oh, dearie me, what a party. Wait till I tell Maud and Enid about this. It's certainly an impressive party. I'm sure all the well-to-do Londoners here feel very at home.
Well, it's not the kind of bash I'd normally be invited to, but I could get used to this. In fact, might even surprise the better off with it one time.
What's the matter with you, Katrielle? Why have you gotten quiet all of a sudden? How much food did you just put in your mouth, Katrielle?
Oh, no. No reason. I mean, I don't mind if everyone just wants to chat instead of going to get some of that sumptuous, scrumptious, oh so unique hours food.
Typical. Aurora, let's go and have a look around, shall we?
Yes, let's go and look at the dishes. And the platters. And the slavers?
Salvers.
Salvers.
And perhaps just glance at something other than food as well, maybe.
Hey, coin. The Deity Deck card. Hey, coin.
Gosh, pheasant, look! It smells heavenly.
Now that's what I call a feast. Are all those bones for me?
No one else here eats bones, Cheryl.
It really is a most spiffing spread, isn't it? I've never even seen some of these dishes before.
I'm going to tackle this tiered
Tiered.
tower of dishes from the bottom up. So, you have to be
Methodical.
methodical?
Mm-hmm.
Methodical, I think.
Oh yes, I agree, miss. Such a marvellous spread makes you want to sample a little of everything, doesn't it?
Is this round bowl at the top some sort of exotic cuisine as well, do you think? I think that's an ornament.
No, I think it's just a decoration, isn't it?
Oh really? What a shame. I was looking forward to finding out what it tasted like.
She just, she climbs on the table and starts gnawing on it.
You'll be wanting to eat the china next.
I think there's even a special dish laid on for you, Cheryl.
You have my attention.
Madame Dublé thinks of everything, doesn't she? It's funny, she doesn't strike you as someone likely to notice the smaller details.
She'll strike you for making a comment like that.
Oh, I just noticed the cherry. So I might notice this tower there.
There's always another distraction, isn't there? It's impossible to know where to start.
Got that leg. Thank you.
I hope you're all enjoying the party. Take your time, we have all night.
Give me my puzzle.
You are enjoying yourself, I hope. We have a very special surprise arranged for later. You'll have to wait and see what it is.
Give me my puzzle. That is a very large crane. That is a very large crane, presumably used for getting luggage on and off the vessel.
You've yet to inspect the statue.
I'm pretty sure that the statue is the other thing that we need for looking around the party venue. So I was trying to look at everything else first. Okay.
Is it just because I'm so small that that thing looks so huge?
No, it's enormous. I wonder how many meters tall it is.
Clearly, it's modeled on a mythical goddess.
Clearly. Anyway, it's very ornate. It must have been a real labor of love to produce.
I would think so, as a work of art is exquisite, and the fact that it's made of solid gold makes it all the more impressive. You mean it's not just gilt? Gilt? When it belongs to one of the 7 dragons? Ernest, please. I'm sure that Mr. Foolhold wouldn't dream of using a gold-plated statue as a centerpiece of his new ship. Golly, I'm flabbergasted. Such an enormous statue made of solid gold. It's out of this world.
Esteemed guests, beautiful ladies and charming gentlemen, as part of our lavish entertainment for you tonight, I've devised a little game for you to play.
This sounds jolly exciting, doesn't it, miss?
But before I explain to you the rules of the game, let me inform you of the sumptuous prize. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is a gold statue of the goddess.
The statue? The solid gold statue.
That is correct, Miss Layton. It is a gold statue of the goddess that I will be giving away as a bidding slip for.
A bidding slip?
I'm sure no one will want to pass up the opportunity to bid on this magnificent work of art.
Dearie me, auctioning that unbelievable statue. Mr. Foolhold will be the talk of the town. Oh, Benji, doesn't it sound exciting? We have to take part.
Definitely, I'll do everything I can to win it best, to show you how much I love you.
Well, everyone certainly seems excited by the idea.
I mean, if whoever wins the game gets the bidding slip, then only one person can...
Sorry, continue.
If only the person who wins the game gets a bidding slip, then only one person can bid on the statue, right? So win and bid $1. No one else can bid. You'll win it for $1.
And you're not, Cat. Aren't you going to give it a shot?
I don't think so. I mean, the prize is just a bidding slip. Not the statue itself, is it?
You do realize, Katrielle, that a statuette that size made of solid gold is practically priceless. If it were to be put up for auction, people would be falling over themselves to be invited to bid. In other words, a bidding slip alone is going to be worth a very large sum of money.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps I could join in. I don't want to be a party pooper.
Oh, you are taking part now, are you? I can't keep up.
Sounds like fun, whatever the prize might be.
I won't pretend I'm not interested, but I would like to know the rules before I agree to take part.
Well, Perfetti, I think you're in luck. Looks like our host is about to fill us in. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you the rules of the game. It's hopscotch. Concealed on this very ship are 4 angel statues. These you must find. It's a treasure hunt, you see. Myself and Captain Pullman will lead you to the approximate locations of each angel statue in turn. The treasure hunt will take you all around this magnificent new vessel as you search high and low for the angels. So to the first of the angel locations, the heart of the Titanic, the engine room. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me.
Hunting for angels in order to win the goddess. Mr. Fullhold has a wonderful sense of style, doesn't he? I say, this promises to be rather fun. A policeman, a private detective, and a criminal analyst, all competing against each other. 3 professionals in the field of treasure hunting. I think it's safe to say one of the 3 of you will be claiming that bidding slip. Ernest, which one is this game named after? Gosh, you all look rather fierce all of a sudden.
Stand aside, ladies. Hunting out a few statues will be a walk in the park after the sort of cases I usually get tangled up in.
Wait just a minute. Just a minute, Inspector. Private detectives like me are forever hunting out treasure. I mean, really. I had a pound for... If I had a pound for every pirate that walked through my door, I'll find the statues in no time.
I think you'll find that I outstrip both of you when it comes to locating things. A simple analysis of the criminal, in this case the hider of the angel statues, will lead me straight to their location.
Nice to see the pack pulling together.
This little game certainly seems to have roused some competitive instincts.
This is fun. Each of us is sure we're a better treasure hunter. So let's find out who's right. Whoever finds the 4 angel statues is the winner.
I think that's the point, Katrielle. She's like, yes, that's how the game is played.
You're on, Cat. I've got some little grey cells of my own I can call on when I want to, you know? Doesn't have to be a dog-eat-dog disaster. Wouldn't you be better off working together?
Sure, there are only 3 possible outcomes in this scenario. The first, someone other than one of us 3 wins the prize.
Which is going to happen if we don't stop talking and we go to look for the goddess statues. Okay.
The second, one of the other 2, in other words, Inspector Hastings or Millionaire, wins the prize. And the third, I find all 4 angel statues and walk away with the bidding slip for the angel goddess.
The angel goddess?
Golden goddess. The most likely of those 3 outcomes is the third. Or to put it another way, I'm going to win.
Of course, what am I worrying about? It'll all go your way. It is your name on the front of the game, after all.
So the gauntlet has been cast out to the engine room.
The home of the vessel's powerful propulsion machinery.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the heart of my latest vessel, the engine room of the Titanic. Somewhere within this room, the first of the angel statues is hidden. Which of you can find it?
Oh no, there are pipes all over the place. How are we gonna find a little angel statue in here? This is the worst.
Don't worry, Bess. If we work together, there's nothing we can't do.
Oh, Benji, you're just just great.
Why can they not say best?
Dearie me, an angel statue hidden in here somewhere. Well, I'll do my best.
Blimey, there's a lot of machinery down here, eh? Beats me what any of it does, mind you.
Ships are outside my area of expertise, too. I should have studied more before coming on this cruise.
Oh, this all looks very interesting. Is that speaking to Raphael there?
Hey, pause off unless you're told otherwise.
Ah, and there's a switch just above it. I wonder what it does.
Hey, I said pause off. Curiosity is something someone with your name shouldn't be messing with. Ah, that switch is used to operate the crane for loading and unloading large cargo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have touched it without permission.
No harm done, Miss Layton. Now, it looks like Mr. Foothold is all set to start the game. If you're all ready now, ladies and gentlemen, let the game begin. You're free to explore the engine room to your heart's content, as long as you do not slow us down, of course. So, I invite you to locate the angel statue.
Seeing a speaking tube like this really makes you feel like you're on a ship, doesn't it?
Hey, coin. The bubble blaster.
It really is like the heart of the ship, isn't it? It's veritably beating.
Very hard hunting down a tiny little statue with the mass of machinery and pipework. It's in here, isn't it? But my instincts are telling me this panel here has, with all the switches on it, is hiding something. Perhaps I'll just try freaking a few of them.
Puzzle 100, Treasure Hunt. 45 pick rats. 9 treasure chests are hidden in a cave. 3 of the 9 chests contain a jewel. Select the switches between the chests to switch on the lights and reveal a number that tells you how many jewels are contained in the surrounding chests. Where are the jewels hiding? When you think you've identified a chest that contains a jewel, select the chest to circle it. If you change your mind, just select the chest again to remove the circle. So, basically, if we do this, 2 of the chests around there have jewels. 1 of the chests around here has a jewel. 1 of the chests around here has a jewel. And 2 of the chests here have a jewel. So 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these.
Don't mind me, guys, just stretching. I stretch all the time. Don't know.
I think I figured it out.
Care, give me a hint.
Well, if two of these are have jewels, but only one of these has a jewel, then it can't be these two, right?
No.
And if two of these have a jewel, but only one of these has a jewel, then it can't be these two, right?
Yeah.
Meaning that the one that this touches and the one that this touches must be the same chest.
So that green one right there in the corner.
This one?
No, the bottom corner.
This one. The one in the middle. Okay. Okay. So if two chests around this light have jewels, and one of them's this one, and the other one's not this one or this one,
Let's be that one.
and if two chests here have jewels, and if this is the one for this one, and this is the one for this one, meaning that one's not it, and that one's not it, where's the other jewel?
That green one in the corner.
This is an interesting one.
You did it! You found all the jewels. Time to set off on the next treasure hunt.
Aha, I found something. Aha! Huh. The angel statues. And what a devious hiding place.
Oh, bravo, Miss Layton.
Well, you know, for a detective like me, it's really just a matter of going through the emotions and...
You want to go through them a bit faster, Kat. That was a piece of cake, wasn't it?
Obviously, I also located the statue. Hardly worthy of profiling at all, that was. It would seem some of the other guests managed to find the statue as well, miss. Clearly, if everyone managed to find it, the hiding place was too easy.
Good. I see that you all managed to locate the first of the angel statues. Don't let complacency take hold of you. That was a gentle introduction, shall we say. Now, as you're all here in the engine room, perhaps you'll indulge us and allow Captain Pullman to tell you a little about this magnificent new vessel.
Oh, my instincts are telling me...
Now this is going to be a long and boring. For once your gutter mind is singing the same tune. Well, as I'm sure you'll all agree, the Titanic is a fine-looking vessel. But as I'm about to explain, her guts are equally impressive. The engine here has enough horses to give a container ship a run for its money. Actually, she's even more powerful than your average cargo carrier. She's just ticking along at a comfortable pace at the moment to give you good people a smooth ride. But if I were to open her up, she'd really fly.
Look at Katrielle.
Yeah.
There's not another ship on the Thames that can match her capabilities.
Do you think he's nearly done? My eyelids are starting to drop. Troop.
Well, it is a rather spiffing ship, miss. I'm not surprised he wants to sing its praises.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, Midas. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that has given you a taste of the superiority of this vessel. We are in a new age of shipping now. These modern vessels are a world apart from their age ancestors. The Titanic heralds a new dawn. She's only the first of many new passenger craft I plan to commission. But forgive me, you're all eager to continue the games, I think. Please, let us return to the Grand Lounge.
No good asking me where them angel statues is hidden.
I haven't got the foggiest.
No, I was looking for a puzzle, sir. Like that.
What? I don't believe it. What's this?
Whatever is the matter, Inspector?
Look, a puzzle. Right here by this ladder. A puzzle? That's what all that fuss was about.
Puzzles are always something to get excited about, show. And besides, we can watch the Inspector solving it.
That'll be good for a laugh. Likely lad on ladders. 40 pig rats. Help the robber escape from the cops. Don't worry, he's a good guy, really. He has to reach his getaway chopper on the roof by climbing ladders. Each floor of the building contains only one safe ladder. There are only 2 safe ladders on the right side of the building, and the ladder on the top floor must be approached from the right. Using this information, select one ladder on each floor to plan an escape route. Remember, the robber can't pass a cop or he'll be nicked. So there's only one safe ladder between this one and this one, and this one and this one, and this one and this one, and this one and this one. There's only 2 safe ladders on the right side, and he has to approach the ladder from the right, the top ladder from the right. Which already gives away one of the ladders that you have to use. Do you follow? Okay, so he's at the bottom. He has to pick either this ladder or this ladder to go up. One of them will break when he tries to climb up it. The other one, he can get up. Then he has to pick this ladder or this ladder. One of them will break. Then he has to pick this ladder or this ladder. One of them will break. And then he has to pick this ladder and this ladder. One of them will break. The top floor, he has to come from the right side. He has to come this way to the ladder. Which means, which ladder does he use on this floor?
That one on the right.
Okay. That way he comes this way. Okay. So now you have to figure out the other 2 ladders. And there's only 2 safe ladders on the right.
And he can't go past the cop.
Correct. So since he can't go past the cop, which ladder must he use on this floor in order to get to this ladder?
That one right there.
Which one? This one or this one?
Go right.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means
I have a feeling that he's gonna go up from the left. So he's gonna climb up that ladder.
okay.
Can he go past ladders without climbing them up?
Yes, absolutely.
Go
I mean,
up that
hello.
ladder,
He walks past this ladder.
to that ladder, then to that ladder, then to that ladder.
Which one? This one or this one?
That one.
Which? Left or right?
Right.
Right.
Because they said he can only come from the right side.
Yeah, he has to come to this ladder from the right side. But he's still coming from the right side if he goes past this ladder.
No, on the second floor.
On the second floor.
He goes past the ladder to the one we circled,
Yes. Then he goes up.
and then he goes up again.
Then he goes to this one. Then he goes up.
Then he goes that one. Then he goes up.
Why this one specifically?
Because you have to come from that side.
He has to come from this side, but he could walk past this ladder and walk to this one, and he's still coming from the right side. He's coming from the right. Not he's going to the one on the right. He's coming from the right. And he's walking this way. So he could go up this ladder and just walk right past that one over to this one. And he's still coming from the right over to the left.
This is breaking my brain.
Where's Hiccup's sword?
I don't know, use the back scratcher.
I don't know where the back scratcher is. Okay. So the only rules are that there's 2 good ladders on this side. And when he gets to the top floor, he needs to be going this way to get to the next ladder. He can't be going that way. Meaning, since he has to go this way, he can't be coming from this one, because then if he's going that way, he walks into a cop. He has to be going from this ladder. And then he goes this way. He goes this way. He can go to either of these 2 ladders because he's still going that way.
Okay, so you know what? Get rid of the one on the top.
Okay. Okay.
Now select the one on the left.
Okay. Why that one?
Because there's only 2 good ones on the right.
What? Look at the ladders you can be sure of first and work it out from there. Don't worry about aiding and abetting. Remember, he's a good guy, really. I'm sorry, but we did get it right.
Yeah.
Each floor of the building contains only 1 safe ladder. There are only 2 safe ladders on the right side of the building. And the ladder on the top must be approached from the right. So he goes to this one, he goes up. He goes over, up, and then from the right and up. What? So what's the problem? What? That's right. Because there's only 2 safe ladders on the right. And he has to be coming from the right on that side, and he can't walk past a cop. Meaning, since he comes from the right, this one has to be the safe ladder here. Because he has to go this way. And that means this one has to be right, because he couldn't go up this one, because then he'd walk past a cop. Meaning these 2 were right, and these are the 2 on the right side. Meaning the other ones are on the left side.
What are we missing here?
I don't know. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna try something real quick. That's stupid.
I don't understand what happened there.
You did it. You managed to help the robber outrun the cops. That makes you complicit in the crime. Yikes. If you looked at the little picture on the bottom, the helicopter's facing this way. So in the big picture, the helicopter's facing that way. So we were looking at the building backwards.
How are we supposed to know that?
By the helicopter. Which way the helicopter was facing. That's stupid.
That is stupid.
See, that's how I solve them.
By looking at it backwards. I don't think Inspector Hastings is very good at his job. Bravo, Inspector. Excellent work.
So we solved a puzzle. Bow wow.
Don't be mean, Shell. Look how happy it made him.
I'm not big on engines, but that looks like the fuel line to me. This first angel was just to set the mood. Let us return to the Grand Lounge where I will explain about the second angel statue.
I'm just looking for stuff around here, sir. Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah?
Benji, that was so hard. The angel was hidden really well, wasn't it? Oh, is there something different in here? It feels even bigger than before.
I think you're right. Yes, you are right. You're always right, Bess.
Well, this angel statue hunt is very naughty, isn't it? But a bidding slip for that statue. What a prize to tell everyone about.
What statue?
Oh, where's the golden goddess, though?
Golden goddess is gone? Gone! Where's the statue? Where's my golden goddess? Where? Someone has stolen it. I don't believe this. When the perpetrator of this terrible act is found, he will wish he'd never crossed Mustafa Fullhold. Hold your horses now. It's been nicked. That whopping great thing.
Oh dear, Mr. Vogel is fuming.
Of course he is. That statue is practically priceless.
Wait a minute though. If the statue has been stolen, what will become of my bidding slip?
Priorities, Katrielle. You haven't even won it yet, Katrielle.
Well, all I can say is someone's got a bloomin' nerve carrying out a theft right under my nose like this.
And what a nose it is.
What was that?
Nothing.
Cat, Perfetti, it's up to us to find whoever did this.
Well, we certainly can't ignore it. It'll be the theft of the century, given how valuable the statue must be.
So now we're searching for the Scottish statue itself instead of angels. Haha, what fun.
Watch, someone used the crane, picked it up, and just dropped it in the water.
Yeah, by accident.
Oh god, that would be worse.
Because all these crimes seem to be accidental.
Right?
I've had the crew search the ship, Mr. Fullhold, but there's no sign of the statue anywhere. This is madness. The statue's enormous. Where could someone possibly have hidden it that we can't find again? It's a terrible crime. I'll go straight to the bridge and radio back to shore and let them know what's happened. Yes, thank you, Midas. There's nothing to be done from the shore. I do not understand this. Don't you worry, Mr. Fullhold. We'll catch the crook that did this. You mark my words. Ah, yes, of course. I was forgetting about the profession of some of our guests. Then you find my statue. You find the person responsible for this brazen criminal act. Whatever it takes. Use persuasion if you need to. Use the occasion of being on this vessel to find the criminal.
We will, Mr. Vogel. Any mystery solved, that's my motto.
Be better than Katrielle, that's my motto. If you don't mind, Mr. Fullhold, could you please ensure that no other guests enter the lounge area from now on? so that nothing is disturbed at the scene of the crime.
Of course, if it'll help you investigate your investigation, I'll inform our guests that they must not enter. This is an unprecedented disaster for my new vessel's maiden voyage. I'm only thankful that you're on board. Please find the statue.
Golly, what a turn-up for the books. The theft of a solid gold statue like that is a big case. What I want to know is, how did anyone manage to make off with something so big and heavy without being seen?
This is almost unbelievable. But it happened. And we have to find out how.
Right then, let's get this investigation underway, shall we?
I think we should begin by taking a formal statement from Mr. Bowles. This ground lounge doesn't feel so grand without the statue, does it?
Wherever can it be, Miss Layton?
Hang on.
Yes.
Are we outside?
Yes. Well, there's no walls here, at least.
That's what I mean.
Sora says, "Hello."
Hey, Sora. Someone just stole a gigantic golden statue. I'm piecing it together already, and we haven't even found our first clue. Okay, so we're outside.
Yep.
How close does that stand to the water?
I don't know. Fairly close. Now that's the O I always mean.
I think I might have figured it out.
Yeah? Is it the thing that I guessed? That someone used the crane, picked up the statue, and dropped it in the ocean?
It's a little bit different.
Okay.
Should I tell it to you now or wait?
I'm waiting.
Okay, I'll tell you. Basically, I think someone. I know it wasn't. Oh God, I know who did it too.
You know who did it? Okay, go on.
We did it.
I make bear? What? Sora says that he make a bear. But what do you mean we did it?
Katrielle. She flicked the switch for the crane.
Oh my god, she did.
She might have accidentally hit the thing into the ocean.
Bear go roar.
Yes, Thora, bear go roar. And I said, and eye goes itchy. The eyeball.
Which one?
One.
Me go numb. Oh, you made a bear that you ate? You ate a bear? Sora ate a bear.
So the inner corner of my eye. Go that way just a little.
Oh, it is.
Keep pushing my hearing up. Not my hearing aid glasses. What is that?
That's what he made for dinner. But notice, once it loads, if it loads, eventually it'll load. It's a bear. I make bear, bear go roar, me go nom, bear go bye bye. I ate bear.
Sora greater than bear!
She has Sora greater than bear. Sora has always been greater than bear.
No.
Oh, the swine that did this, taking my statue.
Mr. Fullhold, could we have a word, please?
Naturally, if it'll help track down this scoundrel.
When we went to the engine room to start the angel statue treasure hunt, were any other guests left behind in the lounge?
No, I believe all the guests were taking part in the game. When we went together to the engine room, there should have been no one remaining in the lounge.
I say we were in the engine room for about 15 minutes, would you?
Sora has always been greater than Bear.
That is what I said, Sora. Was the statue light enough? Was the statue light enough to be removed? Such a short space of time.
Miss Layton, the goddess statue is made of solid gold. Weighs approximately 4 tons.
Answer the question, Mr. Fullhold. Is it light enough to move?
What have you been eating? She just yanks off her jacket. She's just got major muscles. She's like,
4 tons is nothing! 4 tons? How on earth did you ever manage to get it inside the lounge in the first place?
the Temtanic is equipped with a very sophisticated crane, Miss Perfetti. That was a simple task.
Then it seems probable that the culprit used the same method to remove the statue, doesn't it?
I think you might be right. I think we might have accidentally yanked the statue into the ocean.
Could anybody operate the crane, Mr. Fulton?
No, I do not think so. It's not so easy to control. But I do not know the details. Must ask Captain Pullman this question.
I see. Well, we'll need to ask him about it now.
Yes, we should find him on the beach. That's where he said he was going, to radio ashore.
Whoa!
Yes, that's right. Let's make our way to the bridge then.
And up. The nerve center of the vessel, where all of its many controls are found. We walk in and Seymour Frames is there with Major.
I say, it's rather wonderful being on the bridge and seeing where the captain controls this magnificent ship from. Just look at that view over the sea.
Now I gotta figure out where your ears are again. Ear, ear. There.
Pull me up.
Yep. So what is that, Sora, besides a bear?
Yeah, what dish is that?
It looks like a chicken pot pie.
It looks like, I don't know, you just took a pie and filled it with dumpling stuff. Like the fillings of a dumpling.
Pot pie, says Sora.
Okay, just pot pie.
There's the captain over there.
Is it bear pot pie?
Bear pot pie.
Did you actually eat bear?
How was it? Was it good?
Barely.
Is that you or Sora?
That was me. Chicken, carrot, pea. You could have kept that last one, in the bath.
Yeah.
Bear pot pie. Angry face.
Berry.
Oh, because I asked him if it's good, if it was good. Then he said berry.
I said barely, and he said berry.
Okay. I'm very sorry to disturb you like this, Captain Poland. But we'd like to ask you a few questions, if you may.
I have a spoon and I'm not afraid to use it.
Bear pot pie is worse than beer. A spoon. I have an ivory in this eye.
What?
The other eye, there's an ivory. Okay, I know how to fix this.
Yeah?
I don't know if you can do it though.
What is it?
Can you turn off the face cam? Don't worry guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need eye drops.
Oh.
The reason my eyes get so dry, itchy, is because they're dry.
I don't know where your eye drops are.
Called dry eye relief. And it looks like my eczema bottle.
Yes, I know. That's why I picked it up and went, we don't want to put that in our eyes.
That'll burn.
Right? Toothpaste. More eczema stuff. Chapstick. Itchy cat, says Sora.
Itchy cat eyes.
I don't know what this is, but it says it has boric acid in it, so I'm not going to pour it in your eyes.
Then that's probably not it.
This has acetic acid in it. I'm not putting that in your eyes. Earwax removal.
Those are ear drops and not eye drops.
Cotton balls. Jelly tubes.
Oh wait, hang on, I'm a dingus.
Yeah?
That I remember. Grandma moved it to the shelf behind you.
She did? I mean, this is one way to clean out your eye, but that's not what you want. I don't see him.
Hang on guys, this might take a minute.
The webcam is on again, by the way.
But it is.
Yep, I turned it back on. So you can talk to them while I look for these.
Just ask Grandma.
Grandma's not here. How many drops do you have? Said Sora.
They weren't drops. The only thing that was drops were my earwax things. What did it say?
So this is your eczema stuff. What does that say on it?
Yep, eye relief. They have the same cap, okay?
Okay. That one goes in there. Like that. Webcam off. Okay, how do I put these in you?
Okay, well, obviously you remove my glasses.
Yes. Maybe. There we go. Yep.
You put them in my inner corners and just let them dribble down as I
Okay.
blink like
Okay.
a crazy person.
The way that I put eye drops in. Do I need to tip your head back or anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's easier.
Whoop.
Ow, my
Not
hair.
not while yanking your hair though. I'll do this. Right. Then tip back.
That didn't go in, that didn't go in.
No, it didn't.
Wait, wait.
There we go. Now it did.
Didn't go all the way.
Well, I only put one drop, so. Whoop, that one didn't go down at all. Okay. Let's tip your head. Oh, now you're crying. Oh yeah, your eyes were a little bit bloodshot there. How's that?
Okay, so now I need tissue.
Yes, of course.
I forgot the other eye.
Oh, is the other eye bad?
The other eye was itchy anyway.
Okay. Oop, I'm trying to like tip your head without yanking your hearing aid off. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
That went in nice and easy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Tissue, 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 tissue. Blup, 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 blup. Okay. Now let's see how far off you are.
Sheldon reclined me so we could get the stupid eardrop eye drop in.
I'm gonna say we didn't put eardrops in you. No, that was the whole thing. Is we didn't want to put eardrops in you. And then we raise you until you're in the middle.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, and you're high enough up.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And my eyes already feel better.
Good.
Just give them a minute.
There we go. Okay. How is that not a thing to inspect?
What?
How is this not a thing to inspect?
Please don't touch the ship's wheel, Katrielle. We don't want to veer off course.
Yeah, you guys could probably see it, but my eyes were all bloodshot and dry. Just, was not a good feeling. The corners are still a little itchy, but that'll go away. They're regenerating their
Regenerating their
moisture. Cause last I checked, it's everywhere but the outside of my eyelid is wet. It's up my eye.
Yes. Well, it's supposed to.
Exactly. And they're still trying to regenerate their moisture.
Mm-hmm.
What's this sneeze I do?
That's for operating the crane, when you want to load or unload big cargo. Crane's power is off at the moment, so it doesn't matter if you touch it. In general, we ask passengers not to mess with the ship's controls.
Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, so it wasn't us. We were down in the engine room.
Hint coin, hint coin,
Apparently that's the control for the crane.
hint coin. Oh,
Why do we keep collecting hit coins if we're never going to use them?
bragging rights?
Bragging rights?
Yeah.
Look at these splendid controls, Miss Layton. Aren't they splendid? Sorry, they're beautiful. Look at these beautiful controls, Miss Layton. Aren't they splendid?
Splendidly tempting to touch, yes. I just want to pull the lever and push the button.
Golly, no, you mustn't, miss. Pressing any of these buttons could be disastrous. Oh, but look. But there's a puzzle here, look.
I told you to just pull this out of my pocket to distract you.
Right? Could you imagine, like, he knows how much trouble she gets into, so he just, like, he's got a puzzle full of pockets, so every once in a while when she's distracting, he'll be like,
Oh, look, I found a puzzle laying on the floor underneath your shoe. Quick, you should grab it.
Circuit Unbreaker 2, 40 pick-rats.
Sheldon, you want to think about what you said just there? So he just keeps a puzzle full of pockets?
Yes, a puzzle full of pockets.
You okay?
I don't know. A little girl's favorite toy has been broken. You found all the bits, various chips and wires, but you need to work out where on the circuit board they go in order to fix the toy. Press and hold A to pick up a component, L and R to rotate. Wires can cross each other, but the chips can't have anything running over them, or the toy won't work. So it's this stuff again.
Yeah.
So that can go there. Or there. And that's... Oh, or there.
Could go there, but there's a wire in the way.
Mm-hmm. In fact, there's nowhere for this to go, as it is. So that means this is wrong.
Woo. Didn't you, like, nail this one?
Well, after I, kind of shoved it around some.
You claimed you were very good at this kind of stuff because of tetanus.
Because of what?
Tetris.
Ah, yes.
Why did I say tetanus?
I don't know why you said tetanus. By the way, I solved it. You did it! That was a tricky repair, but an electronics whiz like you won't be beaten. Besides, you like to see the children's faces when their toys start working again.
Even though the puzzle's solved now, you mustn't press anything. Just one touch could bring the whole ship to a standstill.
Yes, I know, Ernest. Don't worry. I won't touch anything. I'm not supposed to.
I'm not entirely convinced a single button could bring the whole ship to a standstill. Surely that's an exaggeration. You'd be surprised what Miss Layton can do. Ah yes, what a commanding view of the waves one has from here. Splendid. Presumably there are no icebergs in the vicinity.
I might want to check the super special binoculars just in case.
Right.
Where are those keys? Excuse me, could you, Nah. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions, please?
Oh, right. You're the ones investigating the theft of the goddess statue, are you? Sure. What do you want to know? I'm Abel, by the way. Abel Seaman. During the time when the theft must have taken place, Captain Pullman was with the guests in the engine room. Who was driving the ship while he was away? That'd be me. Although it's really just a case of checking that she's staying on course.
So that would place you here on the bridge when the theft occurred then?
Yeah, it would. And who operated the crane when the statue was loaded onto the ship in the first place? That'd be me as well. Why?
Ah, so you know how to operate, do you, Mr. Seaman?
Can the crane be used at any time? No, not at all. Most of the time it's not switched on to conserve power. Before you operate, you have to flip the master switch in the engine room.
That is what we did.
If that switch is off, the crane won't do anything. Master switch in the engine room, eh? Well, it looks like there's quite a procedure to get that crane up and running then. Yeah, there is. No one could have made use of it without planning it first.
Did you manage to radio ashore, Captain Pullman?
Yes, I've just finished relaying the message. I've set a course back to the wharf. Obviously the party can't go on now. If there's anything I can do to help with the investigation, please don't hesitate to ask. I've told the crew to assist in any way possible as well. If you want to ask them any questions, feel free.
Thank you very much. We'd actually like to ask you about the crane.
Ah yes, the one next to the lounge, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Fullhole informed us that only a trained operator would be able to use it. Is that right?
Exactly. For starters, they need the key from me. And there's no spare either. I have the only one. The captain has full responsibility for the vessel, you see. Even the owner couldn't operate the crane without my consent.
I see. So everything has to go for you, Captain.
Yes, and Mr. Frohold is well aware of that, naturally. When he appointed me as captain, he entrusted the Titanic in her entirety to me.
In other words, Mr. Fullhole obviously has a great deal of faith in you.
He's got salt water in his blood, that man, just like me. He loves this vessel dearly. I know he's a hard-nosed businessman, and not everyone likes the man, but that's just one side of him.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, he has a good heart. When my old company went under, not only did he take me on, but he took on all of my crew as well. As a result, we've all still got jobs, and jobs that we enjoy. He's a great man, he really is.
That was incredibly good of him to rescue all of you from unemployment like that.
That's the Seven Dragons for you. They can do things like that.
Yes, like I said, he's a great man. I'll always be indebted to him.
Yes, I see. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Crane key. Moving the heavy golden goddess would require the use of the ship's crane, but only Captain Pullman has the necessary key to operate it.
What's up, Profetti? You onto something?
Perhaps. I'm thinking about the motive.
Motive? Blimey, I thought you were the brains around here. Why does anyone steal gold, eh? For money.
Yes, usually I agree. But let's not forget that the statue is a matter of pride for Mr. Fullhold.
So, what's your point?
My point is, perhaps the motive wasn't money, but malice. Revenge, maybe. Mr. Fullhold has made a number of enemies over the years as he's built up his business. It isn't impossible that the culprit stole the statue as a way of getting back at him for something.
You could have a point there. So what do you think? Talk to Fullhold again?
First, there's something else we need to examine.
What's that then, Kat?
The switch in the engine room. The crane can't be operated unless that switch is on, remember? And when we were in the engine room before talking for the little angel, that switch was off, I believe.
Can't say I remember.
It was off, yes. I remember because Katrielle tried to touch it. Before the captain told her off, that is.
Oh yeah, of course. Now I remember.
I think we should go back to the engine room and have another look around. Have another look at that switch.
Alright then, let's go.
Oh, hello? What you lot be doing down here then?
We're sorry to disturb you, but we're investigating the stolen goddess statue, you see.
You're a ship's engineer, are you?
That's right, me lovely. Declan Swabber. Swabber's the name. Don't let me stop you. You go ahead and investigate.
Oh, he's gone back to his work.
Well, he said we can investigate. So let's investigate.
You have a puzzle for us, sir?
Just a quick question for you, Mr. Swabber. How many people on this how many people on this ship know how to use the crane? Well, there's a question. Navigation officer for one. Of course, the captain was a navvy once, so he knows. But most of the time, it was old Abel who does it. What does it? Him being the navvy now and all. I see. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's got to be someone on the bridge who does it. That's where the controls are. And Abel's got that kind of finicky mind anyhow. You got to have your head screwed on to move them girt heavy things around. Well, thank you, Mr. Swabber. You've been very helpful indeed.
Okay, question.
Yeah,
Did they say Navy instead of Navy in Britain?
Navy. Navy as in navigation.
Did they say that instead of Navy?
No. No, because it's still, the Royal Navy. But no, he's the navvy, he's the navigator.
So this is the switch that turns on the power of the crane by the Grand Lounge, you see.
You say it wrong.
Yes, according to Mr. Seaman, if this is off, the crane can't be used.
America says it wrong. Boo! Says what wrong?
well, we were all in the engine room here looking for that angel figurine at the time the goddess statue was taken. And the switch was definitely off then. Just as it's still off now.
But if the crane was used, the switch must have been flipped.
Yeah, by who? That's the question.
Well, we know somebody on board at least.
Navigation. You say navigation? What if the switch is on? Right now. And we think it's off. America does? No, we say navigation. It's the Navy. that uses navigation. In order to operate the crane on the deck, the power must be switched on in the engine room, but the switch was seemingly off when the statue was stolen.
So, putting together everything we've learned so far. That's it.
Inspector, you've worked something out, have you?
I have, Cat. I'll fill you in, but first let's find somewhere we won't be overheard. How about the deck?
Let's find somewhere we won't be overheard. How about the place where everyone's hanging out? What have you managed to deduce?
Let's go out on the deck and hear Inspector's theory.
What's
You're
that look
making
for,
us walk
Sora?
around in circles.
What?
Inspector, you're making us walk around in circles.
Right?
So, Inspector, what is it?
Ghosts.
It's far too early for this to me. It's far too early for this music.
Ghosts. A ghost came and stole the statue. I figured it out. I pegged the culprit.
Really? Even though Katrielle and I haven't made our deductions yet.
Alright, Perfetti, enough of your cheek. I do crack cases from time to time, you know. So, what I've deduced is that the guilty party must be
Yes?
a ghost. Ship's navigator, able seaman.
The man we spoke to on the bridge.
Yeah, him. Seaman was on the bridge where the crane controls are when the statue was taken. Put another way, there's no one else who could have used the crane at the time in question, so he's our man.
He did admit to being on the bridge at the time, at the right time.
Watch, it's like, oh no, that statue was actually a fake. It was made of styrofoam. So someone just kind of walked over and just pushed it over the edge.
And it's true that the crane does need to be operated from the bridge.
Which is why it had to be him.
Unfortunately, there's more to operating the crane, though, isn't there?
Huh.
First of all, Captain Pullman told us that you need a key, which is only he has.
And second of all, the power switch in the engine room has to be in the on position. And the bridge is on the topmost level of the ship, whilst the engine room is right down at the bottom. It takes a fair amount of time to get between them. Even running to the engine room and back to switch on the power to the crane wouldn't leave enough time to left over from the 15 minutes to actually use the crane for anything.
But how else could that whopping great statue have been moved?
That's the point, isn't it? You have to be on the bridge to operate the crane.
How do you say navigation, Sora? But you can't get to the engine room and back again in the time window we're looking at. And that's where the power switch is.
To say nothing of the key, that's required according to Captain Pullman.
Well, it was Nick somehow.
Yes, I'm beginning to think there's something a little different about this case.
Navigati.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means
I think-
navigation. Weren't you listening?
I think if we're going to solve this, Inspector, it's a case of all hands on deck.
So what? There's an elaborate plot here behind the scenes? Is that what you're saying, Kat?
It's evident that the criminal psychologist it can't possibly.
I gave her the right voice!
An expert, in fact, on everything about Wish.
No.
What?
Well, if Seaman didn't do it, then who did?
So you brought us all the way out here on deck to tell us that you made an illogical deduction.
Oi, watch it, Perfetti. I don't see you coming up with anything better.
using both of
Navigati. How dare you say the dying G wrong? What'd you say?
You got both their voices right. Inspector Hastings and
Oh.
Liliana.
Yes.
I just haven't built up a full profile of the culprit yet. It isn't making sense.
Now, you two, no squabbling. I have a cunning plan.
Oh?
I'm not sure that I want to hear it, do I?
Oh, yes, you do. My cunning plan is this. We redo the angel figurine treasure hunt.
What's cunning about that? What are you hoping to achieve?
Katrielle, this is hardly the time for more games. We're in a game.
Just hear me out. There's a very good reason for me suggesting it. Remember when the theft happened? We were already underway on the cruise. Which means that at this very moment, the culprit is still on board.
You can't be sure of that. What if the blackguard that did it jumped ship and got onto another vessel or something?
No, I'm confident that didn't happen. Immediately after we discovered the statue was missing, I looked all around us for other ships, just to be sure. I didn't see anything nearby at all, and there were no missing lifeboats either.
I see. Alright then, let's assume the culprit is still on board.
I think that's very likely. However, I don't imagine the culprit expected a police officer and a private detective to be on board.
Are you forgetting someone?
If whoever did this sees that we're already investigating, they might try to destroy some valuable evidence.
Am I not even here?
But if we're seen to be playing the treasure hunt game again, what message does that convey?
That we're certainly not investigating very thoroughly.
Exactly. We're dealing with a particularly cool and collected criminal here. We need to get whoever it is to lower their guard if we're going to catch them out.
Right, so we should go and ask before to organise the games again, you think?
Yes, let's do that.
Katrielle, what you said does make sense, but still. Are you sure this isn't just your way of trying to get your hands on that bidding slip?
Of course not. I mean, if I haven't joined the bidding slip, I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, but
Alora, you admit it. I knew that was the real reason.
Hello, my friends. So, how's the investigation progressing? Have you identified the scoundrel who did this?
there. Mr. Bull, perfect timing. We have a favor to ask you. Would you be kind enough to organize the treasure hunt game again?
The game? Where's the point? The goddess statue is gone. Without the statue, the game is meaningless.
Not to worry, sir. It's Miss Layton's cunning plan, you see. It's all part of a ruse to find the missing statue.
Cunning plan, you say?
That's right. And I assure you we will locate the statue. So if you could get the game started again.
You might know I'm a fan of cunning plans, Miss Layton. The more cunning, the better. I see you have a sense of adventure, as do I. Very well. I'll summon the guests and we will play the game again. Anyway, it would be a shame to waste the entertainment I prepared for you all.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel. That's wonderful.
So, let us waste no time. Come with me to where the next angel figurine is hidden. Let me see. Yes, I think we'll go to my cabin.
Your cabin?
As the owner of this vessel, I have the pleasure of staying in the deluxe first-class accommodation.
Gosh, deluxe and first class. Sounds wizard.
My intention for this angel figurine treasure hunt was to showcase my latest creation to my guests. First-class accommodation is a sight I wish you all to behold. So, come!
Where do you think the statue is, Benji?
Who knows? I can't believe this is happening.
And we're experiencing it because of you, Benji. You're amazing. Let's take a photo together now.
Yes! Hey, why don't we pose like the statue? Is that a great idea or what? One of the finest cabins on the ship, even more luxurious than regular first class.
Wow.
Here it is, the most exclusive of the cabins that the Titanic has to offer.
I say, it's gigantic. And the view.
Makes where we're sleeping look like a kennel.
It's so... How do you say that?
Try it.
Spacious?
Mm-hmm. Spacious.
For them.
Lots of space.
So spacious. And so well appointed. First class in every way.
That is the unique appeal of the Titanic. A high luxury, but without a prohibitive price tag. Now, somewhere concealed in this cabin is another angel figurine. Find her!
Alright, Angel. It's alright, Angel. Time to track you down. But just before I do, Inspector Hastings, here you are. A quick word, please.
What's up, Cap? I thought this was the plan.
It is, but while we're looking for the angel, just also snip around in here for a little.
You what?
Not so loud. We don't want it to fall over here.
He looks like a frog, says Sora.
I can see that.
Sorry. Alright, I catch your drift. This was the idea, was it? Was it? Pretend we're just playing the game when we're really hunting for clues.
It's a good way to have used it. Great, now you couldn't talk, now I can't talk. It's a good way to avoid arousing suspicion, I agree.
Exactly. This treasure hunt game is the perfect cover for us. Now look what you two have done. My accent is changing again. And if I find his I just get skip over that like it was no big deal.
Ah, Steve Rogers, I missed you.
You cared more about that than the case.
Well, let's start scouring this cabin. Then, shall we?
Did I seriously just find it right away?
Ah, look at this, eh? This is top-notch, this model, right down to the last detail. What's this?
Have you found something, Inspector?
I have. A puzzle.
Well, please do be careful of the model. It looks very delicate.
Island Mystery. 40 pick rats. There's a mysterious carving on a stone monument that sinks into the sea at high tide. It apparently shows the time when the island sinks under the water. What time is it showing? I haven't even looked at it and I'm already guessing I know how to solve it. Yep.
liner.
Hmm?
When it goes underwater.
Mm-hmm.
It washes some things away. That or it shows it backwards. Nope. What if... I got nothing. I tried to picture all the ways I know in my head, but nothing is...
Well, talk them out loud.
I tried picturing them backwards. That's not gonna work. Then I tried to picture them like if the water washed away some of the stuff on the left, I mean the right, to make it look like an 11 or something. Then
No,
I
this
tried
is
to
a
do
carving.
both. Then I tried to do both because I remembered that's not how a clock looks.
Right.
That's not what a clock looks like if it were talking digital. I didn't move. You saw that. Everyone saw that. I did not move. It was the pillow. What can they see? Can they see?
Yep, they can see you.
I said, what can they see?
Your face.
Just my face?
Well, they can see your face and this shoulder.
Odd.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, so it's a carving, so nothing's gonna wash away. It's a carving on a stone monument that sinks into the sea at high tide. It shows the time when the island sinks under the water. So when it sinks under the water, where's the water?
Covering the stone?
Well, it's not covering it all the way.
What do you mean?
Okay. How about this little hint here? This is how you write time, right? Like a number, then dot, dot, number. So if this is going to tell you the time, it needs a number, dot, dot, number. What's it missing?
Another dot and another number.
Okay. So how do you make another dot? How do you get another dot there?
Poke a hole.
Hmm?
Just poke a hole.
Okay. Well, this is carved in, so you can't really just poke a hole that easily. What else could you use to make a double of something? Maybe something that would raise up to around here anyway.
Oh, like the kind of like thing with the straw and the water glass thing. Glass of water thing. Where it looks like the straw is like cut in half, but it's not.
Kind of.
Is it that scenario?
No, but kind of. Sora says, a crab. Crab rave. The crab's gonna dance. So, if the water raises up here, how would it make another dot?
I don't know how to explain it, but when I see it a lot with my glasses, if the edge of them is like right on the edge or something, it like doubles the thing that I'm seeing.
So, like, reflects it.
No, it'll be like one, like over there.
Yeah.
And then it's over there.
Okay.
Kind of like the straw in the water glass. In the glass of water scenario thing.
Okay.
But it does double everything.
Okay.
Get my glasses are in the right spot.
Okay. I don't know if you've solved it yet, Sora, but if you have, could you give me a hint on how to explain it to her without, giving away the answer? Sora knows the answer, okay. Right? It's like, how do you explain it? Like, before I even saw the actual thing, I figured out the answer. But, how do you explain that? On a nice summer day, I went to the park. Okay. How does that help, Sora?
I don't think he's done.
Was that?
I don't think he's finished.
I figured he probably wasn't. I walked to the pond. It wasn't so dark. I look in the water, and what do I see? It is my blank looking right back at me.
Reflection?
Okay. Water can reflect things. So if you sail across on a boat and this island's underwater and the water's up to here, you'll see the dot along with a reflection of a dot, which makes dot dot.
Huh.
So what time is it when the water is over the island? How do you figure out what number this is?
Oh, that's a 0. Oh, but it's an 8. It's an 8.
Okay. Well, how do you figure out what time this is?
I don't know.
Well, how'd you figure out that that was an 8?
See, but that's not a number if I do that.
What? What's not a number?
These are letters.
Okay, what letter?
B without the line. And a lowercase n of some sort.
B without the line. So, like, this?
Just.
Okay. And this is a letter, not a number?
Oh, 3.
Okay.
And then the weird lowercase n.
How is that a weird lowercase n?
Oh, wait, hang on.
Just goes like that, yeah? Okay.
but then there's another, basically take that, then put it underneath it.
Like that?
Yes.
That's not how reflections work.
How is it upside down? $8.30.
I'm like slowly moving my hands closer and closer to each other, going like this. Seeing if my fingers will touch before she realizes. Thank you, Sora.
That was a lovely poem, by the way.
That was a lovely poem, yes. You did it! The inscriptions on the monument are mirror letters. They're designed so that they display the time when they're reflected in the water. It would have been helpful to know that before it went under. He says, I am a poet. 84 puzzles, decor docket. Not bad, Inspector Hastings. Perhaps they were right to make you Inspector after all.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. Don't get many of them, especially not from you.
I wasn't complimenting you, Inspector. I was, well... Oh, never mind.
Oh, whoops. Funny place for a map, this.
That's a nautical chart, Cheryl.
Don't be picky at it. It is a map of the sea.
It's called a not... Oh, whatever.
It seems that it's in here. It's in here, though. I'd have expected a cabin like this to have paintings and portraits, not charts.
I'm a poet, and I really did know it.
I'm afraid that's my doing. I love the sea, you see, and all things related to it. It's the reason I established my shipping company in the first place.
I see.
Yes, I do understand. The sea is so romantic.
Romantic, alluring, mysterious, powerful? Yes. I enjoy my business ventures, but the sea is my true love. It's my dream to make Bountiful Holdings the largest shipping company in the world. But if I succeed, I have another dream, a bigger one. I'll live out the rest of my days as a hunter of treasure, risking life and limb on the high seas.
Gosh, that sounds rather spiffing.
Yes, there are countless treasures concealed under the waves, sleeping on the seabed waiting to be found, like in this puzzle.
You're clearly a very passionate man, Mr. Fullhunt.
Till when do you strem? Sorry,
Full.
till when you strem? Another hour.
I'm sure you're right. There must be a lot of undiscovered treasure at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, it does not move. Look.
Fathom the depths. 45 picarats. You come by a treasure map which shows various islands. The treasure is located in the middle of an equilateral triangle connecting 3 islands that each contain different shaped ruins. The distance between the points on the map is always equal. Select an island to circle it as one of the 3 islands at the corners of the triangle. Select the same island again to remove the circle. Identify the 3 islands and locate the hidden treasure. So it's a triangle, an equilateral triangle. You know what that means. All 3 sides are the same length. And at each point of the triangle is a different shape. Yep, got it. Wait, no.
What do you mean a different shape?
Well, see how the one that I'm pointing at right now has a blue egg?
Dang, yes.
And then this has a yellow triangle, and this has a red square. So they have to have different shapes on all 3 points of the triangle. What? What? That means I'll make it to the end of the stream, says Sora. Nice.
Yay! Doesn't happen very often, does it?
Right? Well, usually he falls asleep because it's way late for him. Or he's got to go somewhere. So,
Yeah.
The islands each contain different shaped ruins.
Duh, speaking of falling asleep.
Right? Jeez. The heck? Nope. Nope. No.
Calling Secret Agent Turtle. Your mission is to complete your chores.
That scares me.
Right?
That scares me.
Sora said, I love that.
Yeah. Get used to it, because if you're gonna be on our Monday streams, then you're gonna be hearing a lot more of that.
Right? That is amazing, says Sora.
Why am I so tired? Ugh.
I don't know. No. No. Scared the living bazingas out of me, but I love that. Yeah, we all jumped.
Bazinkas?
Really doesn't want to swear. Treasures are located in the middle of an equilateral triangle connecting 3 islands that each contain different shaped ruins. Distance between the points on the map is always equal. You have no idea what we're trying to do here. So we have to find an equilateral triangle. So like that to that to that kind of thing. And it has to be a triangle like that. So it can't be like this to this to this. Like that's not an equilateral triangle. See how the distance between them is different. And each one has to be different. So it has to be 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 red. Problem is, there's only 2 red. And this one, if it goes there, it goes to there. That's not right. If it goes to there, it goes to there. That's not right. If it goes to that one, it goes to that one. That's not right. If we pick this one, it goes to there. Nope. It goes to there. Nope. If it goes to that one, then it goes to this one, which is an island. But those are the only two red. So they have to be those two. One of these two. What? Exactly. Impossible. I know. Meaning that there's got to be some trick to it.
There's like a tiny island behind every single black hole dot. Or just behind one of these little black hole dots.
Right?
And it's like impossible to see.
No, it wouldn't be something like that.
Would it though?
It wouldn't. No. Mainly because I just went and clicked on each one to make sure. And none of them are right. If we could move islands, then sure. But heck? Sora said, oh, okay. Sora figured it out.
Please give us a hint. Please give us a hint.
It might be too obvious of a hint. Is what he said.
Try to give us a little hint.
I thought of that, but even that doesn't seem to add up. The triangles you see on screen don't have to be correct necessarily. See, I thought maybe it was like, oh, well, this one goes to that one, and then goes to there. That's a triangle, but those aren't three different. Is that an equilateral triangle? Because I looked at that and it didn't look right, and so I abandoned it. 1, 2, 3, and over. 1, 2, 3, and over. 1, 2, 3. Up. Would work better if you had a stylus. Yeah. Okay, if I'm picking up what Sora's putting down, that's the correct red island. Yeah, okay, I kind of see it now. See, because I was looking at it like this, like go across like that, across and up, or down, and then across like that, and across, and you're out. And I'm like, nope, that can't be right. But yeah, okay. Do you see it?
That's not an equal
What?
sided triangle.
What isn't?
The shape that you're going for. Wait, what the? Oh, I get it.
Yeah, as soon as I traced it out to the yellow one and it went off the map, I'm like, nope, that can't be right. You did it. The center of the triangle is the middle of the ocean. You discovered some underwater ruins. Thank you, Sora. We got the recipe for Jinhua ham soup. Oh, well done, miss. You found it.
Aha, the angel figurine. So this is where I was hiding.
No problem, my booze.
Yes, congratulations. My congratulations, Miss Layton.
Brilliant.
So allow me to take you to the next treasure hunt location, the bridge. The bridge again? Weren't we just there to talk to the captain? Seriously, my dogs are barking here.
Had no idea there was an angel figurine hidden there, though.
Then let's go back to the bridge and find it.
Fullhold's passion for the sea saw him start his shipbuilding and transportation business. He talks of becoming a treasure hunter and of treasure on the seabed.
Sheldon,
Yes.
go to the top of my nose. No. It's itchy right there. Yeah.
Hint coin. Hint coin.
Complimented me Sphinx even. So that I was lucky enough to be traveling fast class.
Yes, the deluxe first class accommodation commands an excellent view over the ocean.
I don't drink, and I don't think I ever will.
What a splendid light fitting. Just right for a top-notch ship like the Titanic. Fashion farthings. You know, we're on a ship. We might want to change outfits. Up to you, of course. We can buy all of Kat's outfits, actually.
50.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
53
Yep.
fashion farthings.
Uh-huh. Yeah. we could buy every single outfit for her.
I feel it's a bit late to change into an outfit.
Nonsense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you remind me next case.
Full flavored soup using stock from the finest Jinhua cured ham. Medium calories. She's the one that likes fish. So.
She doesn't like meat.
That's right, she doesn't like meat. And then he's the other one. I mean, he might.
Maybe.
I like my food to have something to it. I'm not big on all this understated stuff.
Oh, right, we've got to change the dessert. I forgot. The dessert was bad. Made something. What was it that he liked?
I don't know.
Was it the cream of Catalina? Or the durian ice cream?
He didn't change the soup.
Where I come from, everything has eggs in it. It's the simple, most important ingredient, bar none.
Right, he was the one that we needed an egg dessert. Which we don't have. Okay.
It's just the sort of wizard hiding place you'd expect a deluxe cabin like this to have, don't you think?
Oh, hello everyone. What can I do for you? I've resumed the treasure hunt game, Manus. Oh, I see. Well, I suppose the guests need a way to pass the time until we're at the wharf again. It's going to take quite a bit of time to get back.
Well, keep her steady, Captain. We must give our guests a fair chance to find the angel.
Can't we?
So this is the nerve center of the ship, from where the captain steers her through the waters. And the third angel figurine is concealed somewhere inside this room. Wish you luck in finding it.
I wonder where it's going to be this time.
There's bound to be some likely place. Let's find it.
You got a puzzle for us, anyone?
If anyone wants to use the crane, they need my permission. I'd have to give them the key, first of all.
I was unconvinced about resuming the game after the statue was stolen, but I'm pleased to see my guests enjoying themselves. Now let's play the game to its conclusion.
There's machinery and instruments all over the place. But just here it seems especially chock-a-block.
I smell a rat.
You know, it really doesn't look that shelf. We're looking for an angel, not a rat. But I think this could be the place. There are more stinking tubes, aren't there? And they should be empty to allow the sound of your voice to travel upon them.
Puzzle. Double trouble. 55 pick rats.
Apparently they're not empty.
Control the knight and the princess at the same time so that they both reach the exit. Use directional buttons to move them both one square in that direction. If there is a wall or obstacle in the way, the affected character will not move. And if even one of them falls into a hole, it's game over. Let's see if we can help these two out. Okay, BRB gonna steal a snack. So like we can go left, down, right, right, up, left, left, up, right, right, up, right, 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 left, 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 up, up. Like that. We could do that, for example. So can you solve the puzzle?
That was worth 55 pick rats.
Yep. You did it. They made it to the exit at the same time. It's great that they're both safe and sound. There's a way to solve this in just 12 steps. So see if you can find the shortest route. 20 wasn't bad. I knew you could do it. A wonderful show, miss.
There was nothing really. It was all about coordinating your movements. You see, even when you're far apart.
Oh look, there's an angel inside this too.
I thought it was the third angel.
There are an awful lot of these speaking tubes here, aren't there?
You mean those trumpet things? They look like muzzle traps to me.
They're called speaking tubes, Shale. They're for carrying your voice to other parts of the ship, you see.
I wonder where these ones end up.
Let's ask Captain Pullman. Excuse me, Captain. Could you tell us where these speaking tubes are connected to, please?
They go all over the ship. I need to be able to give orders to crew members wherever they are, you see. This goes to my cabin, this one to the deck. Then there's the engine room, the hold, pretty much anywhere you can think of.
Gosh, how wonderfully convenient. So you need never leave the bridge.
Something like that. Speaking tubes have a long history on ships. Another wonderful performance, Miss Layton. You're magnificent in discovering the third angel.
Just one more to find. In the ground lounge, I believe.
Correct. You and the other guests were about to begin the hunt for that angel when we discovered the missing statue.
Alright then, no time to lose. Let's go back to the Grand Lounge and uncover the ultimate angel.
Speaking tubes. Yeah, seems I was right. Speaking tubes allow crew members to talk to each other from opposite ends of a vessel. On the Titanic, they join the bridge, deck, and engine room. Yep. I solved it.
You didn't sound too happy there.
Well, I was kind of hoping that I'd be wrong. That's strange. Something's different here. When we came down this corridor before, I'm sure. Yes, the din from the engine is rather more noticeable than it was before. Wouldn't you say?
What? Sorry, I was just being a wag. But now that you mention it, I think you're right.
That's just because your ears need cleaning out. Sure. When did you last have a bath?
The last time you gave me one. Talking your mud again, eh? Cap.
Actually, Ernest was just commenting that the engine noise seemed greater than it was before.
Since when?
Well, it seemed much quieter in the Grand Lounge when the party started. I suppose I first noticed it not long after we started looking for the goddess statue.
Probably because we're heading back in at full throttle, don't you think? Captain Pullman told us the ship's engine had more to give, if you remember.
Yes, but we don't appear to be moving much faster than we were before.
That's true, actually. Certainly doesn't seem a lot faster when you look out the window anyway.
I wonder what's causing the extra noise.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, aren't we supposed to be heading back to the lounge?
Yes, for the final angel. Come along then, everyone.
They were in a hurry to give out these clues.
Right? They're like, crap, we're like halfway through the case and we haven't given any clues. Here, have all the clues. In the wake of the incident, the Titanic is heading straight back to port, and the engine seems noisier, but the ship's speed appears no greater.
I swear.
Dearie me, whatever next? Who would have thought that beautiful golden statue would just vanish like that? Such a shame. Such a shame I'm stuck on this ship and can't go and tell all the girls. Well, I suppose I shouldn't wish my time away on this amazing cruise, should I? I think I'll go and explore some more.
You need signs on a ship this size, or you get completely lost.
Ink coin.
Even the cabin doors have a refined elegance to them. The level of luxury on the ship is quite something.
Gosh, the corridor seems to go on and on forever. What a truly enormous ship this is. She's trying. She's trying to mute the microphone. Oh, I believe this is my line to read, isn't it? Dang it! I'm sorry. I have to go back and read that line again.
No, you don't. Everybody can read. Everyone can
Source
read.
says, you'll just have to hear it twice, Cat. Well, I didn't do a very good job anyway.
No,
I can't even go back.
You do fine.
Being on this ship reminds me of Filler on the deck. Have you seen that? Open bracket. Yeah, right. Close bracket. It's about a fiddler who's on a ship and he uses his fiddle as a weapon to...
I don't want to hear this. Source says, it's muted! We unmuted it. But I was even looking over and I'm going, nope, she didn't manage to mute it. Also, welcome back, Sora. What'd you get for a snack?
Yeah, what are you reading? Here we are then, the Grand Lounge, where the last angel is hiding. It's all that stands between me and her being slip.
You can do it, miss.
The sight of this lounge without the Golden Goddess saddens my heart.
I got distracted and stayed here to listen.
When we left from the wharf, it was such a magnificent sight to behold, no? I'm quite sure we'll find your statue, Mr. Fool. Don't you worry.
Not if we don't actually look for it, Inspector.
Hello!
Yes, well, where do we look then, Graffiti?
Please don't be on this hand. Full hunt. It's a full hunt. Why do we keep saying that? Full hold. This will help.
Yes, and now we have come this far. We must complete the exciting angel treasure hunt,
That's the spirit.
So if you can find the final angel somewhere in this lounge, I will reward you with a bidding slip for the Golden Goddess. Not that it's much of a prize at the moment.
Oh dear, that made him feel calm again. Calm again.
Why don't we throw ourselves into the treasure hunt to try to jolly him up a bit, miss?
Oh, what's happened to that pack of dishes? It looks different to before. Somehow.
Really? It doesn't look like too many people have been digging in.
It might help, Pinstripes, if you turned around and actually looked at it.
The top bit. Click on the top.
I can't. I noticed that too, though. Where's the ball? It's in the jello. Oh. It actually is in the jello.
Where?
It's in the jello.
Was that there before?
Oh.
Gosh, Pheasant, look! It smells heavenly. So this is the crane we think the culprit may have used to remove the goddess statue.
Yes, possibly. The question is, how did he or she know how to operate the crane?
Inspector Hastings runs over and goes, "You mean he or she or they?" Let's see.
This grand lounge doesn't feel so grand. That's a statue, does it? I feel like I said this line before.
Whoever can it be, Miss Layton?
I'll have to search this. Again,
Tiered.
tiered tower of platters in a minute detail, I think.
Minute. Minute detail. Means really small. Really careful.
Minute detail. This tower is delicious looking chicken. It smells gorgeous.
Paws off the grub.
You do realize too many calories dulls your brain, don't you?
Oh look, there's a puzzle here. It's on this dish. Perhaps if I saw this.
Stone idol. 40 pig rats. There's a stone with some symbols carved into it that seem to have some kind of significance. The top part of it is missing and needs to be put back. But the pieces of stone are all in a jumble and it's not clear which one it is. Look at the symbols on the other sides of the stone to figure out the missing one.
Which one matches that hole?
You have to look at the symbols.
How will that help?
Because that's what... Look at the symbols on the other sides of the stone to figure out the missing one.
Go back. Is it C?
I thought it was C as well. The shape of the missing piece is not important. It's the meaning of the symbols that you need to focus on.
Oh.
I said we had to look at the symbols. But that one does look like the shape.
It's E. No?
What was your thought process for that?
I? It looks like an eye.
Okay. I mean, it is even called Stone Idol.
Is it D?
Oh.
What?
I get it. So you said it looks like an eye. Okay, so the one in the middle, where's the eye looking?
Straight.
Okay, the one on the left, where's the eye looking?
Oh. It's D.
It's which one?
D.
You did it. The symbols carved into the stone represent an eye looking in different directions. It looks like the stone is staring at something. Okay. I mean, it was even, like, in the name. Stone Idol. Oh, you got it right. You continually surprise me, Katrielle. Even though you did, like, pick up different pieces and, like, try shoving them into the hole, and it didn't fit. That's strange. I'm not seeing the angel figurine anywhere. We found the other 3 angels as soon as we solved the puzzles.
Just because you see the moon in the sky every night, my friend, does not mean you will see it this night. No, this puzzle you've just solved is only a hint about the location of the angel that is concealed in this room.
Ah, it's a hint, is it?
Well, the answer to the puzzle was that you had to look up, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. So we have to look up to find the angel, perhaps.
Is it on the ceiling?
Not quite that far up. I think so. I suspect it means to the top of this tower of dishes.
So you mean where we were trying to look before? Okay. Of course, that's the hint. Let's investigate the top tier straight away then. No, first I want the other puzzle. Where's the other puzzle? There's always 2 puzzles. Give me my other puzzle. Where's my other puzzle?
Give me a puzzle!
I don't think there's another puzzle.
Okay. That's disappointing. There doesn't appear to be any angel on the top of the tower of dishes here.
Really? There must be there.
Actually, I remember there was a little decoration on the top as well. But that seems to be missing now too.
Yes, I remember that decoration as well, actually.
Decoration is gone. No No, this is a disaster.
Gosh, was it a very important decoration, Mr. Foolhold?
Yes, well, no, but you see, I concealed the final angel figurine inside the decoration of which you speak.
Oh no! So you mean the angel figurine is lost too?
Yes. Now not only is my precious golden goddess missing, but the final angel as well.
What are we going to do, Miss Layton? Things seem to be going from bad to worse.
Let's keep calm, Ernest. The angel hasn't gone missing. It just changed location. That's all.
But I did not tell anyone to move it. Someone's gone against my wishes.
Let me explain, Mr. Forehold. The final figurine was originally inside the decoration on the top tier of the Tower of Plates. Originally, the question, Three Faces, where's it now? In fact, it's within sight of all of you even as we speak.
It is? Really, Miss Layton? Where? Where is it? Do tell us.
Relax, Pinstripes. She can't wait to tell us anyway.
Let me tell you all. Have you missed it? The final angel is in the jelly next to the tower.
In that enormous multicolored jelly? Surely not.
Indeed it is, Ernest. If we examine the jelly, I have little doubt that you'll find the final angel figurine. Well, Ernest, have you found it?
Oh, yes, I've got it. The little round decoration. And the angel figurine is inside it. However did it end up in there, miss?
Somebody moved it without my permission. Is that what you're saying, Miss Layton?
Actually, no. Actually, no. The truth is, I think the decoration just fell from the top of the tower into the jelly.
It fell. Why would that happen?
Quite simply, Mr. Forehold, because your boat is not level. In fact, the stern appears to be considerably lower than the bow. Almost as if we're caught on something.
The ship is not level.
Are you sure, miss? I can't say that I've noticed.
It's not immediately obvious, especially when you've been walking around the ship as we have. I'm quite sure that the round decoration did in fact roll off the top tier of the Tower of Dishes.
But the Titanic is the very latest model. Everything is in perfect working order. We're not cruising at an excessive speed. What possible reason could there be for the vessel to be pitching in such a way?
I know where the angel is. I'm sure there's a simple explanation. Mr. Forehold, don't worry. Now that I've found all 50 figurines, I think it's time to
Solve the case. Jinx. Fallen angel. Case complete. Alright. So,
Let's review.
moving the heavy golden goddess would require the use of the ship's crane, but only Captain Pullman has the necessary key to operate it. In order to operate the crane on the deck, the power must be switched on in the engine room, but the switch was seemingly off when the statue was stolen. Fullhold's passion for the sea saw him start his shipbuilding and transportation business. He talks of becoming a treasure hunter and of treasure on the seabed. Speaking tubes allow crew members to talk to each other from opposite ends of a vessel. On the Temptanic, they join the bridge, deck, and engine room. In the wake of the incident, the Temptanic is heading straight back to port, and the engine seems noisier, but the ship's speed appears no greater. The found figurine should have been in the decoration on top of the tiered platters, but turned up in the neighboring jelly instead. The ship may be at an incline. Alright, explain the case.
Someone moved the crane by accident while the angel was still on it. That or the angel got caught on the crane as it was moving. And it's still attached to the crane.
We can see the end of the crane, Kat.
Except it's overboard.
We can see the end of the crane. There's nothing on the end of the
Then
crane.
it's attached to something.
Death Mother says, I have time for once. Hola.
Hola.
Holo.
I must say, it's a very clever hiding place. No one would ever think to look for the gold statue there.
Wait, are you saying you know who did it, Kat?
Of course, Inspector. This mystery is history. I know who did it, and I know how they did it.
You can see the end of the crane. It's not attached to the crane.
It's attached to something, though.
Well, come on then, spill the beans. Who was it? And where the devil is that statue, eh?
I'll explain everything as soon as everyone is gathered. Ernest, could you please?
Yes, miss. At once, miss.
Oh, wait a minute, though. There's something I need to discuss first.
What are you planning now?
You'll know soon enough. I'll reveal all once everything is settled.
For whom the goddess smiles. Well, she would love each and every one of us equally, of course. Yet there is someone among us who would have her all to himself. And that someone is... No, wait. I think everyone's more interested in where the goddess is rather than who is responsible for her disappearance. So...
Everyone knows it's what I know first, then how we did it.
Yes, I should bow to my audience's wishes and explain the whereabouts of the statue first.
Hello. Giving advice here.
So, where is the statue, you ask? The truth is, it was stolen by someone. But I have deduced where that someone has hidden it.
Stolen. How could that be?
How could that be?
Yeah, we're talking about a 4-ton statue. How could anyone make off with that? Even if it was possible to move it, there's no way to get it off the boat.
But there is. There's one way you can get the statue off this boat and onto dry land.
How exactly?
I'll tell you. Even as we speak, the goddess of the Thames is...
Being dragged behind the boat.
under the water. I'm talking about the only possible way such a statue could be moved from this boat to the shore. The statue is under the water, being dragged along by the boat as we speak. The thief is planning to recover the statue once the party is over and we've doctored them off.
But who would do such a thing?
There's only one person who could have done this, and that is you. Captain Midas Pullman.
Oh.
What?
If you pull something, it can also mean... Oh, Duh, I'm looking too far into it. Midas. King Midas. Remember, God of War.
Oh!
Who was King Midas? What was he famous for?
Wasn't he the guy who was cursed to, like, turn everything gold he touches?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, turn anything he touches into gold.
Okay. So Midas would be, you know, gold. Pole man. And what is the boat doing?
Oh my god.
Pulling the gold man?
Oh my god.
He's been waiting his whole life to be able to pull off a crime like this. He's like, it's in my name.
And all of the crew have been helping you.
Well, yeah.
You've taken a hard image, bound it, and mercilessly thrust it into the, let's face it, grim waters of the Thames estuary. Something short of sacrilege. You are all guilty of anchor abuse.
Pull off a crime like this?
Anchor abuse?
Yeah.
That even a thing?
What she should have said was, you're all guilty of anchor management. Anger management, anchor management. But yeah, only one person could pull off a crime like this.
Anchor abuse. On the Titanic.
Unthinkable or unsinkable?
That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Reel it back in now. Reel it back in now.
Well, how do you explain how Captain Pullman removed the statue from the lounge and into the sea, Katrielle? We've already established that there was a number of conditions that had to have been met in order to use the crane for that purpose.
Yes, he needed the help of the crew to make it happen.
What are you saying, Kat?
Well, the captain told us that there's a key required to operate the crane. Obviously, he had that himself. But he had already given the key to the ship's navigator, Able Seaman.
When the incident took place, Seaman told us he was on the bridge.
That's right. And from the bridge, he asked the ship's engineer, Deacon Swabber, to turn on the power to the crane in the engine room.
Hold on a minute. We were in the engine room doing the treasure hunt at that time. I never heard anyone using the speaking tube.
No, you didn't. Because you weren't supposed to. Just think back, Inspector. When we first entered the engine room, Captain Pullman gave a long and detailed account of the ship's engine, didn't he?
Yes, he was very passionate about the latest technology the ship employs. So that was a deliberate distraction, you think?
I did. And while we were busy listening, Mr. Seaman gave the instruction to Mr. Swabber to flick the power switch. If it hadn't happened that way, there wouldn't have been enough time for Mr. Seaman to do the deed.
That's why he kept talking on and on. To distract us.
As soon as the crane's power was switched on, he hosted the statue out of the lounge and over the side of the ship. Once he finished, he let Mr. Swabber Now using the speaking tube again. And Mr. Swabber returned to the power station to turn off position. And of course, it wasn't just those three. It involved every member of the crew to help to carry out this amazing heist.
So they're all guilty then, the lot of them.
Yep. I get it.
It was an impressive piece of teamwork, I'll give them that.
It's the murder on the Orient.
Facilitated?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, facilitated by the many speaking tubes running all over the ship so everyone involved could relay important messages to each other. The other covers on the speaking tube between the engine room and the bridge are usually left open, so they are in constant communication. And let's not forget that this crew has been together for a long time. They know each other inside out.
Well, obviously that explains why my profiling hasn't produced results yet. Nobody could have predicted the entire crew was involved.
I just wish they hadn't put their amazing teamwork skills to such nefarious use. What a waste, it's criminal.
Yes, literally.
Well, anyway, we should be arriving at the wharf before too long. Already we'll head to the yard and get us a welcoming committee.
Anime.
Yeah, anime.
It's all over. It's all case is closed. The case is closed. Ship's captain crushed its statue and the old crew were in it. They didn't get away with it. It's another vessel, boys. Fetch it out. Sir! Under the vessel!
They just start diving into the water.
You're greedy, good for filthy spot free. You're not fit to carry yourself among the sea.
I'm not surprised in the slightest that I got his voice right.
I'm not so sure. I believe it was the captain's undying love of the sea that drove him to such lengths. Mr. Pullman is aboard this brand new ship today because he is employed as its captain. But once upon a time, he himself owned one of the most famous luxury vessels around, the SS Midas Touch. Isn't that right?
How did you?
Sadly, your business met with hard times and an economic recession, and you were forced to close several ships and lay off all of her crew. You put all your younger years into that ship, and now you want her back, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. You certainly laid down your homework, I'll give you that. Unbelievable. I met my late wife aboard that ship. She means everything to me. I poured my soul into her.
This crew who are conspiring with you, they're the crew from your old ship, correct?
It even makes sense because he has a lisp. So when he said unthinkable about the Titanic, he could have been saying unthinkable, or he could have been saying unsinkable. Because it's the Titanic.
Yeah, and I knew doing a terrible thing like this would mean I wasn't worthy of her. But I just had to get her back. By fair means or foul.
And you are never getting her back now. You stole from me.
But I don't understand. I didn't think you were interested in older vessels.
Older vessels?
No, those crusty old ships make no money. But the Midas stuff is different.
Everything it touches turns to gold.
She is a class of her own. If you want luxury, there is no greater boat on the water. I have decided to run two cruise services from now on. These more affordable and urban service. Really? I don't know what to say.
Am I supposed to see which one right now? Okay. Oh, okay. Ah,
Once you have made amends for this transgression, I
Felony?
was thinking of making a captain of the Midas staff. She will be fully refurbished, of course. What do you say? Do you mean that?
No, you're fired.
Yes. No one knows how to get the best from you. There's nothing I'd rather do.
Well, Captain Paul worked out rather swimmingly, hasn't it?
Thanks to you, the business plan for the Midas staff was very impressive. You old jobcat. You arranged all this. Brilliant, Miss Layton. You solved the mystery and put everything right at the same time.
Oh, well, it's what I do.
The golden goddess was raised from the riverbed, muddy but unharmed. And once again, her radiant beauty was put on display for everyone to admire. She smiled on us all.
new case code has been added. To bid or not to bid. New shops been added. New level in Hound Pound. New case.
Okay, Coda?
Case coda. To bid or not to bid. After a heavenly performance, Kat won Mr. Fullhold's angel figurine hunt and won herself the Golden Goddess bidding slip. But she hasn't received it yet. Finally, one where you've got to talk. Katrielle, now that the Golden Goddess has been recovered, what's happening about the bidding slip?
Oh, yes, that's a very good point, Millionaire. I did find all 4 angel figurines, didn't I? That slip is rightfully mine, isn't it?
I believe so if I understood Mr. Fullhold's rules correctly, which I'm sure I did.
I wonder just how much the bidding slip would be worth.
I thought as much. You have no intention of bidding on Golden Goddess, do you? You just want to make a quick buck by selling that bidding slip.
Of course. After all, I couldn't possibly afford to buy the Golden Goddess. No matter how much of a bargain it went for at the auction.
Oh look, Mr. Fullhold appears to be coming over. You can ask him right now.
Miss Layton, Miss Buffetti, you are my angels. Thank you for recovering the Golden Goddess.
Oh, it was nothing, Mr. Fullhold. Fullhold. All in a day's work. But I was wondering.
Of course you are, Miss Layton. But the bidding slip, eh? Rest assured I am a man of my word. You found all the angels' figurines, which means the bidding slip is yours. Accordingly, you will have priority when you are bidding for the magnificent statue in the auction. However, there is one condition.
What kind of condition?
The bidding slip is non-transferable. Oh, she can't sell it.
But I don't have anywhere near enough money to buy a statue made of solid gold.
Like, hey, I'm going to have a cruise line that is intentionally affordable. And as part of the entertainment there, I'm going to give you the chance to auction off something that is worth millions. Not exactly the best thing for an affordable cruise line.
In that case, she will remain in my keeping until you have raised the necessary capital.
Lucky you, Katrielle. It looks like the Golden Goddess isn't out of your reach after all. One day it could be yours. In the distant future. In the very distant future. I congratulate you on your future wealth.
If I had enough money to put in a bid on that statue, I'd be the 8th dragon, surely.
The road may be long, Miss Layton, but every journey begins with a single step.
I think I'd rather take a single step towards the restaurant down the street, actually.
The Golden Goliath, a favorite with bodybuilders who like the Golden Power pendant. So, he'll take a pendant and any emeralds that you can get. And she'll take a pendant and any earrings.
Just so you guys know, they always seem to go in the wrong direction.
Every
the
single
first
time. Every single time.
It's annoying.
Oh! They come from the top. I thought they came from the bottom.
As did I.
Okay.
Next time we pay attention to the arrows on the ground.
Let's try that again.
Next time we pay attention to the arrows on the ground. How does that sound?
Good idea. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And pound to the pound. Pause for thought. The order in which the balls are released will totally alter the available paths through the pound to the exit. 6 steps, 5 is the least amount.
Home.
Perfect. Two, 3, 4, 5. I'll figure out the 5.
Then go for it.
So first is that. Oh wait, no. First is not that. First is that. Then that. Oh, that breaks it too? Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't know that broke it.
I would assume it broke it. Dallas, are you squeaking? Or am I hearing things?
Okay. Wait. No, no. There we go. Oh wait, but no, I've got to. Okay. 1, 2. Then I open that. Drop it. And drop that. Then bump. 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 Stinky sea stones. If they're ambergris, they'll be very valuable. If not, they're just yuck. Deity deck card. A card depicting a mysterious goddess. This one is super rare. And the bubble blaster. Flick the switch and watch a zillion bubbles blow out. So relaxing. And next time, we'll have the Battle of Hastings. Despite the Godwin's Day bank holiday, Inspector Hastings is in a flap. It's his wife's birthday. What are we going to wear for his wife's birthday? I think I accidentally deduced who Cheryl is. Something was definitely squeaking. What? Sora thinks that he accidentally figured out who Cheryl is. But yeah, what are we going to wear for Inspector Hastings' wife's birthday?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Those are the ones that we already have.
We've got usual attire, coatless cat, gentlewoman in white,
Sky blue statement, and floral finesse.
How the floral finesse.
Not a bad look, I think.
All right. Well, then next time
We'll figure out what Inspector Hastings needs.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's the word, episode. Of Layton's Mystery Journey. And we will be back for some more Layton's Mystery Journey. Yeah. So, see you soon for some more. So, bye guys. Oh, bye.
Farewell.
I don't have a thing to say.